bundles, still full of the same old malarkey.
Oh, Aggie, why can't I ever get to first base with you?
Because I'm saving it for my wedding then.
Now get out of here with your damn laundry.
Well, okay. So long, gorgeous. And Merry Christmas, kids.
Merry Christmas, bundles!
You call this clean, Annie? This place is like a pigsty! Annie! Annie! Where is that Annie?
Annie ain't here.
What do you mean Annie ain't here?
She just went with Mr. Bundle in the laundry bay.
Bundles! I gotta get the police!
No more hard knock life for Annie. Yay!
Oh, apples!
Excuse me, ma'am. But could you donate an apple to the orphan's picnic?
Sure, kid, why not? Nobody's buying them anyway.
Gee, thanks, ma'am.
Say, kid, what is the orphan's picnic?
As soon as I take a bite. Get out of here, you crazy mutt! Hey there, poor boy. Oh, poor boy. Did they hurt you? They're after you, ain't they? Well, they're after me too. But don't worry, I ain't gonna let them get you or me. I'll take care of you. Everything's gonna be just fine. For the both of us. If not today, well, the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just enough out tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick on my chin and
Hey, you, little girl, come here.
Yes, officer?
That dog there. Ain't I seen him running around the neighborhood? Ain't he a stray?
A stray? Oh no, officer. He's my dog.
Your dog, huh? So then, what's his name?
His name? His name is Sandy. Right, that's it, Sandy. I call him Sandy because it's a nice Sandy color.
Sandy Cove. Okay then, let's see you answer to his name.
Answer? You mean when I call him?
Right. When you call him by his name, Sandy.
Well, you see, officer, I just got him, and sometimes he just doesn't want to answer.
Call him.
Here, Sandy. Here, Blake. Good Sandy. Good old Sandy.
Well, maybe he's your dog. But the next time you take him on, I want to see him on a leash and with a license. Otherwise, I'll take him to the phone and put him to sleep. You understand?
Yes, sir. I understand. On a leash and with a license.
Now get along with you before you catch your death of cold this weather.
Oh, I don't mind the weather. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick on my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. On one day, tomorrow, tomorrow.
everywhere I turn I can see them. Little girls, night and day I eat, sleep and breathe them. I'm an ordinary woman with feelings. I'd like a man to nibble on my ear, but I'll admit, no man has been. So how come I'm the mother of the year?
Little teeth, everything around me is
Little. If I read little next, surely I would get an acquittal. Some women undress with diamonds. Some women are dripping with pearls. You're lucky me. Look at what I'm dripping with. Little girls. Shut up.
how I hate little shoes, little socks, and little
Bloomer. I'd have cracked years ago if it weren't for my sense of humor. Someday I'll step on their freckles. Someday I'll straighten their curls. Send the flood, send the flu, anything that you can do to
And now CBS Radio brings you Mom Perkins. Mom's daughter Faye is going to marry Carl Michaels. On Friday, Carl went back to Chicago,
Oh, Carl, don't go back to Chicago.
but no sooner had Carl left town.
Yeah, come in.
Good afternoon. Miss Hannigan, is it?
Yes, officer?
I'm Lieutenant Ward of the 17th Precinct. We followed your runaway. Yo!
Oh, thank you, officer. Oh, poor pumpkin out in the freezing cold with just that thin sweater. I hope you didn't catch influenza. Thanks again, officer.
All in the line of duty. And you! Don't ever let me hear that you run away again from this nice lady. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, officer. Now I'm gonna have your head, and the next time you get out of this place will be 1953. Well, are you glad to be back?
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Liar! What's the one thing I always taught you? Never tell a lie. Well, what's the one thing I always taught you?
Never tell a lie, Miss Hannigan.
For what you've done, I could get fired. Have the board of orphans sticking their nose in here. Well, you'll pay for it, I promise. Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan. Yes. Oh, good. I'm Grace Fair, the New York City Board of Orphans. Wait a minute. Hold it. I can explain everything. It was Annie, you see, who got into bundles of laundry day, and I know I should have called Mr. Donatelli instead of the
Miss
police, but...
Hannigan! I'm sorry, but I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about.
Wait a minute. Hold it, sister. If it's beauty products you're peddling, I don't need any. Get out!
Miss Hannigan, I am not peddling anything. I'm private secretary to Oliver Warbucks.
Oliver Warbucks? Oliver Warbucks?
The Oliver Warbucks. Miss Hannigan, Mr. Warbucks has decided to invite an orphan to spend the Christmas holiday with him. And I'm here to select one for him.
Yeah, sure. Wouldn't rather have a lady. I got 2 weeks coming. What sort of an orphan do you have in mind?
Well, she should be friendly and intelligent.
Mississippi, capital M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-I. Mississippi.
And cheerful.
You shut up!
And how old? Oh, age doesn't really matter. Say 10 or 11? 9? 8? Yes, 8 would be perfect. Oh, and I almost forgot. Mr. Warbucks prefers red-headed children.
8. A redhead. No, I'm afraid we don't have any orphans of that description here.
What about this
Annie! You wouldn't want her. She's a drunk and a liar. A drunk and a liar.
Yes, I'm sure she's a drunk and a liar. Annie, come here. Annie, how would you like to spend the next 2 weeks in Mr. Warbucks' house?
I would love to. I would really love to.
Hold it. Now you can have any orphan in the orphanage, but not Annie.
Why?
Well, I just told you she's a drunk
Miss
and
Hannigan, I assume this has something to do with all that business about the laundry bag and the police. Perhaps I should call Mr. Donatelli. Sign it.
I'll sign it. I'm an easy gal to get along with. If it's Annie you want, it's Annie. You'll get it.
It's Annie I want.
Oh, boy!
So if you'll just get her coat, I'll take her along right now.
Coat. She don't have no coat.
All right, then we'll buy her one.
Oh, boy!
We'll go to Best and get you a warm winter coat. Come along, dear. Mr. Warbucks' limousine is waiting outside.
Oh, boy! I can hardly believe this!
She can hardly believe this.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan, and season's greetings.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you too.
Good afternoon, Drake. Everyone?
Yes.
Has Mr. Warbucks arrived yet?
No, but I just telephoned Teterboro. His flight from Chicago landed at 3:30, so we're expecting him any minute.
Good.
You really live here, or is this a train station?
We really live here. Has the carpet been put out in the dining room, Mrs. Greer? Yes, miss. Oh, and has the Steinway been?
Yes, miss.
Everything is in order, miss. Mrs. Pugh has prepared his favorite dinner.
Fine. It will be good to see Mr. Warbucks again. Yes, 6 weeks is a long time. Yes, miss. Now, would you all come here for a moment, please?
Quickly, everyone, quickly.
Everyone, this is Annie. She'll be with us for the next 2 weeks. For Christmas.
Yes.
Annie, this is everyone.
Hi, everyone!
May I take your coat, miss?
Will I get it back?
Of course, dear.
Gee, I really love my new coat, Miss Farrell.
I'm glad, dear. Now, what do you want to do first?
The floors. I'll scrub them. Then I'll get to the window.
Annie, you don't have to do any cleaning while you're here.
I won't?
No, of course not. You're our guest. And for the next 2
Hello, sir.
Welcome home, Mr. Warlock.
Welcome home, Mr. Warlock. It's good to be home. How was your flight from Chicago, sir? Not bad. Took 11 hours, only had to land 4 times. Now, first things first. Grace.
Yes, sir.
Messages.
Yes, sir. President Roosevelt, he wants you to call him at the White House.
I'll get back to him tomorrow. Anyone else?
John D. Rock, Muhammad Ghani, and Harpo Marx.
Nothing urgent. What did Harpo want?
He didn't say.
Great. I'll make my smoking jacket and my brown velvet
Mr.
pants.
Warbucks, there's
And Mrs.
some my
Cooper, I've got hours of paperwork to get through. I won't be having dinner tonight.
Yes, sir.
And Grace, I'll need you for dictation.
Yes, sir.
All right, good to see you all again. Sir, Greg, dismiss the staff. Yes, sir. All right, Grace, if you get your notebook, what is that?
This is Annie, sir, the orphan who will be spending the Christmas holidays with us.
The orphan. That's not a boy. Orphans are boys.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. You just said orphan. So I chose a girl.
Oh. Well, I suppose she'll have to do. Annie, huh? Annie what?
Sir?
What's your last name, child?
Oh, I'm just Annie, sir. Mr. Warbucks, I haven't got any last names that I know of.
So you're just Annie, huh?
Just Annie. I'm sorry that I'm not a boy.
I don't suppose you'd like to meet Luke Gehrig.
Oh, boy, sure. Who's Lou Gehrig?
I couldn't be happier you're spending Christmas with us. Now, Grace, we'll start with the figures on the iron ore shipments from Toledo to... What are we going to do about this child?
It is her first night here, sir.
It is. Well, Annie, your first night here. I guess we have to do something special for you. Why don't you sit down? How would you like to go to a movie?
God, sure, Mr. Warbucks. I'd love to. I mean, I've heard a lot of golf films, but I've never been to one.
Never?
No, sir.
Oh, well, then we've got to do something about that right away. And nothing but the best for you, Annie. You'll go to the Roxy, and an ice cream soda at Rumpelmeyer's, and a handsome cab ride around Central Park.
Golly!
Grace, forget about dictation for tonight. We'll do it first thing in the morning. Instead, you take Annie to the movies.
Yes, sir.
Gee.
Something the matter, Annie?
Nothing, sir. It's just, gee.
No, what is it? Well, you don't want to go to the Roxy.
No, I want to. It's just that, well, I thought you were going to take me.
Me? Annie.
Gee.
Annie, I've just been away for 6 weeks, making an inspection tour of my factories, or what's left of my factories, with this damn depression. Anyway, when a man like me is running a multi-billion-dollar
Oh,
business...
sure, I know. That's okay, Mr. Warbucks.
Excuse me, sir. Bernard Baruch calling.
Thank God. Hello, Barney. No, I got it an hour ago. No, Detroit from Chicago. Barney, I didn't like what I saw out there. The factory shut down. My factory shut down. And you're darn tootin'. When I'm not making money, nobody is. And damn it, Barney, your pal Roosevelt has got to do something drastic. He's got to come up with a new approach, a new plan, a new something. Yes, I know he's a Democrat, but he's a human being, too. Yes, I'll talk to you about it. Come over here tonight. Good. Yes, we'll be able... Yes, I can show you... Barney, let's make it tomorrow night. Tonight I have a date to go to the movies with a 7-year-old girl.
Hey!
I was mistaken. He's 8. All right. Bye, Barney. Greg! Yes, sir? Coates. Yes, sir. Oh, and buy out the 8 o'clock show. We're all going to the movies. Will you be wanting the Duesenberg or the Bentley? child's been cooped up in an orphanage. We'll walk.
Walk to the Roxy?
Why not? It's only 45 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Smell that. Marvelous Fifth Avenue bus fumes. There's no air like the air of New York. You don't realize how much you miss it. The whole damn city. But you've been away for a while. Like the man says, after New York, every place else is Bridgeport. NYC. What is it about you? You're big, loud, tough. NYC. I go years without you. And I get he's not from Carolina, in language far from yours. He's not the Frankfurters answering back. Why are you not you're in NYC? Too busy, too crazy. What? No. What? I'm so again.
Once again, we bring you the romance of Helen Hume, who sets out to prove what so many women long to do, that because a woman is 35 or more, romance in life need not be over. That romance can live at 35 and after.
Oh, merciful God, I hope so. Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan. Oh, yeah, Carol. You're early, only 1 week. What's the matter? Warbucks fed up with Annie already. Oh, no, on the contrary.
Mr. Warbucks is delighted with Annie, and Annie is having the time of her life.
How nice.
Yes, they're practically inseparable. They go everywhere together. To the Roxy, to the Stock Exchange, and she just loves her new coat. She never takes it off. Never, never. Miss Hannigan, I know you're busy, but these papers have to be signed and sent back to Mr. Johnny Kelly at the Board of Orphans by no later than 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
What for?
Because Mr. Warbucks is so taken with Annie. Guess what? in person to tell you that Annie won't be coming back here ever. Ever? My, 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 my. Will you excuse me for a moment?
You got any more wonderful news for me?
I told you about the coat. Didn't I? Oh, you told me about the coat.
Well then, good day, Miss Hannigan.
Yeah, good day. Oh, and Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you, too.
Blondie. Hiya, sis! Long time no see, huh?
Rooster! Rooster, oh God! It never rains, but it pours. They finally let you out 11.
I got 6 months off for good behavior.
Yeah, I'll bet. What was it this time?
Some little geezer from the office said they swindled them out of $1,100.
So yeah, why do you say that?
Because the roosters will them out of $1,100.
Ah, well, sis, like you mean a friend of mine from,
Jersey City.
Jersey City. It's Lily St. Regis.
I'm named after the hotel. Which floor?
It's called Lily, sis?
Yeah, nuts about her. Rooster, do me a favor. Get out of here and take the St. Regis with you.
Ah, come on, sis.
Kenneth! Looking for another handout, huh?
I got any bucks going in the mail. Thursday. So all I need is 10 to tide me over.
Not even a nickel for their supper, Rooster.
5 Ray.
$5. Huh. I gotta laugh. You with all your big talk, gonna be living in clover.
This ain't exactly Buckingham Palace, baby.
Oh yeah? I'm on the city. Steady salary, free food, free gas and electric. I'm doing all right.
Sis, you're doing my kind.
Lousy.
Oh, Aggie. How the two Hannigan kids ever end up like this? On the skids. I remember the way our sainted mother would sit and croon us her lullabies.
She'd say, kids, there's a place that's like no other. You've gotta get there before you die.
You don't get there by playing from the roof.
You stack the aces.
You know the dice.
Mother dear, we know you're down there listening. How can we follow your sweet advice?
The other woman? The millionaire? No, the billionaire.
Down the hotel. She works for him up in his mansion on Fifth Avenue.
You don't live on Fifth Avenue.
He does. Where does he live? She brought me the wonderful news that Annie, one of the orphans from here, Annie, God, I hate that kid. He's getting adopted by Warbucks. Gonna have everything. That rotten kid is gonna have everything.
From the afternoon to the last of lunch. It ain't fair. No, it ain't fair.
It ain't fair. fare, I was scramble 3 or 4 bucks. Wow, she gets 4 bucks. The little brat.
It ain't fair, this here life is private, me not. While we get peanuts,
She's living fat. Maybe she owns the key, that little lady.
4 bucks.
Instead of less. Maybe we fix the game of something shady.
Where does that put us?
If you want to guess.
Yes!
Yes, Mr. President, so granted that Barney Baruch and I are not exactly standing on bread lines. Yes. No, I'm not asking for your help. I've never asked for any man's help, and I never will. But what I'm trying to tell you is that you've got to do something, and do it damn fast. All right. We'll talk about it on
Friday.
Friday. Good. Listen, Mr. President. Why don't we bury the hatchet? Would you come down here with Miss Roosevelt Christmas Eve for dinner? Wonderful. All right. Goodbye, Mr. President. Who would have known he was going to say yes? I never would have asked him. Grace, call Al Smith. Find out what Democrats eat.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and make a note. Friday morning, 11 a.m., meeting at the White House with President Roosevelt.
Yes, sir.
The package from Tiffany's?
Yes, sir. Arrived this morning.
Ah, good. I'm going to give this to her and tell her that I want to adopt her. Where is Annie?
Upstairs, sir, writing another letter to her friends at the orphanage. I'll have Drake call her.
Fine.
You don't have to be nervous, sir. She's going to be the happiest little girl in the world.
Damn right she is. And I'm not nervous. Get her down here.
Yes, sir. Drake, Mr. Warbucks will see Annie now.
Miss Annie, Mr. Warbucks will see you now.
Thank you, Mr. Drake. Hello.
Hello, Annie. How are you today?
Fine, thank you, sir. How are you?
Fine. Annie, the time has come for the two of us to have a very serious discussion.
You're sending me back to the orphanage, right?
Of course not. Annie, can we have a man-to-man talk?
Sure.
I was born into a very poor family in what they call Hell's Kitchen, right here in New York. And both my parents died before I was 10, and I made a promise to myself. One way or another, I was going to be rich. Very rich.
That was a good idea.
By the time I was 23, I made my first million. In 10 years, I turned that into 100 million. In those days, that was a lot of money. Anyway, making money was all I've ever given a damn about. And I might as well tell you, Annie, I was ruthless to those I had to climb over to get to the top. Because I always believed in one thing. You don't have to be nice to the people you meet on the way up, if you're not coming back down again. But lately I've realized something. No matter how many Rembrandts or Duesenbergs you've got, if you've got no one to share your life with, you're alone. Then you might as well be broke and back in Hell's Kitchen. Annie, do you understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Sure.
Good.
Kind of.
Kind of?
I guess not.
Thanks. I was in Tiffany's yesterday. I picked this up for you. I had it engraved.
For me? Gee, thanks, Mr. Warbucks. You're so nice to me. Oh. Hey.
It's a silver locket, Annie. I noticed that old broken one you always wear. And I said to myself, I'm going to get that kid a nice new locket.
Gosh. Thanks, Mr. Warbucks. Thank you very much.
Here, we'll just take
No,
that.
no, please don't make me take my locket off. I don't want a new one.
Annie, what is it?
This locket. My mom and dad left it with me when they left me at the orphanage. And there was a note, too. They're coming back for me. And oh, I know being here with you for Christmas, I'm real lucky, but I don't know how to say it. The one thing I want in all the world more than anything else is to find my mother and father and to be like other kids and folks of my own.
It'll be all right. I'll find them for you. I'll find your parents for you. I'll get her brandy.
Everything's going to be all right, dear. Mr. Warbucks will find your mother and father. If he has to put everyone in his organization to the job. If he has to pull every political string there is to pull up to and including the White House.
J. Edgar, Warbucks. I want 50 of the best G-men. A day, a week, months, for however long it takes. Put them on vacation. I'll pay for it. I'll pay all costs. Fine. When can I have them? Tomorrow morning. Oh, and Jay, I want Gunderson. We'll take him off the Dillinger case. Annie, I'm afraid I'm going to need your locket.
Oh, Mr. Warbucks, I
I
told you
understand,
that.
but it could be our best clue. We'll have the FBI trace where it was bought and find out who bought it.
Okay. And maybe they should have my note, too.
You watch, Annie. You may be meeting your new parents within a couple of days.
Really?
Really.
Oh, boy, I gotta write a letter to kids about this.
What a thing to occur, finding them losing her. Oh, you won't be an orphan for long.
Oh, that's one of its kind. Won't you please come in your baby?
Thank you, Annie. Thank you, Annie, on America's favorite radio program, The Oxygen Dollar Smile, starring Laurel Southey.
Thank you, Bert Hughes.
But still rememberable.
Smile, Donna, smile.
Right, Maggie. Smile, Darla. Smile.
Smile, who's that? I just watched the drive of the
Why, it's none other than the wealthy industrialist and Wall Street tycoon, Oliver Warbucks. Good evening, Oliver Warbucks. It's nice of you to drop by.
Good evening, Bertie. It's nice to be here.
Oliver Warbucks, I understand you have something to tell the folks at home about wonderful Annie here.
Yes, Annie is an 8-year-old foundling who was left to the steps of New York's Municipal Orphanage on the night of December 31st, 1925.
And aren't you now conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents?
Yes, Bertie. I am now conducting a nationwide coast-to-coast search for Annie's parents. Furthermore, I am offering a certified check for $50,000 to anyone who can prove they're Annie's parents.
Wow!
$50,000? Wow, Oliver Warbucks. name's Barry. If you're listening in, invite to Oliver Warbucks here at this station, WEAF, or directly to him at
my home for a viewing. 987 Fifth Avenue, New York, New York.
That's 987 Fifth Avenue, New York, New York. Thank you, Oliver Warbucks.
Thank you for viewing. And I would now like to take this opportunity to thank the makers of all new Oxygen's toothpaste. The Miracle K64 to fight bad breath. Drop Page. For letting me view you this evening. Thank you for viewing.
Good night, Oliver Warbucks. Well, parents, if you're listening in, there's $50,000 and a wonderful daughter waiting for you. Well, I see by the old clock on the wall, another of our Thursday night get-togethers has gone by faster than you can say. Off today. The toothpaste of the stars. Make your teeth Hollywood bright. So now, for all the Our Smile family, Ron, Bonnie, and Connie, the lovely Borland. This is pretty insane. Hey, oh, and hey, dapper, dapper, you will put your style, swallow your dapper, only dress, always fly. Your clothes may be full from a leaf, let's stand up, smile, swallow your dapper, only dress, always fly. There's what's the very amazing of
hate that Annie so much you'd think I was her mother.
Excuse us, ma'am.
Yeah, what do you want?
Are you the lady that runs this orphanage?
Yeah.
Oh, Ralph, I'm scared. Something could have happened to
Oh, Shirley. It's gonna be all right, Shirley. She's gonna be here. It's gonna be ours again. Ma'am, was he working here 8 years ago?
Yeah.
Well, we had terrible troubles back then, and I had north, in Canada. And we had a baby here. On the front stoop.
Oh, girl. Oh, Annie. Annie? You're Annie's parents?
Yes, ma'am, we are.
Hey, something's happened to her. I can't believe it. Annie's parents? Where'd you say you were from again?
A little far up in Canada, where they've got lots of chickens and ducks and geese and roosters.
I got to say, oh, Rooster! Rooster! I never would have guessed it was you in 1,000 years!
I fooled you, Aggie, and I'm gonna fool Warbucks too.
Yeah, sounds 50,000 English.
It's gonna be the biggest bundle job ever, Aggie. Well, this guy in Brooklyn, we can drop him a fake birth certificate or any other business you want. We need your help, Aggie. I'm thinking of one and you can help us pull this thing off.
Sure. I could help you. A lot. But what's in it for me?
3 ways to
Tag! Yeah. Tag.
straight down the middle. 25 grand each. You gotta do it fast. People from the old rooster razzle dazzle. In and out. 2 or 3 minutes at the most. The money, the kid, you get the hell out of town.
Yeah. The kid. Annie. That's the problem. What do we do with her afterwards?
Aggie. That's no problem. When I want something to disappear, it disappears. For good. We get the 50 grand, we blow this crummy town, then Lil and he'll meet you.
Where? Oh, yeah. Easy.
All we've had is breakfast on Roosevelt, the so-called Grand Trust. It's a great deal of high-home talk, virtually no action. It makes you laugh like poverty, misery, and unemployment. It is deeds we want from the White House, not words. In short, yours, that's not the fireside.
Criticism, damn it. Nothing but criticism.
I know.
It's awful. Did anyone see the Washington Post this morning? My friends, I say again, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Every cloud has a silver lining. You're never fully dressed without a smile. Oliver Warbucks and friends, sir. Thank you. Louis, show the name. Ah, Oliver, good of you to have come. Good morning, Mr. President. Well, who is this we have here? This is my good friend Annie. She so wanted to come that I just couldn't resist bringing her along, just to say hello. Annie? Of course, the little girl who sang on the radio last night. And this is President Roosevelt.
How do you do, President Roosevelt?
How do you do, Annie? You're as lovely as you sounded on the radio.
Thank you, President Roosevelt.
Well, shall we begin? Annie, you wait outside. No, Oliver. Let Annie stay. Having a child on hand will keep us at our best behavior. Thank you, Mr. President. Harold, I don't want to hear even as much as a gosh out of you. Oliver, you know everyone, of course. But Annie, let me introduce you. Secretary of Labor Perkins, Secretary of State Hall, Secretary of Interior Hickey's, and my friend and personal aide, Mr. Louis Howe. Well, Oliver, since you speak for those happy few Americans who have any money left, I'd like to hear your view on matters. Thank you, Mr. President. In the words of Calvin Coolidge, the business of this country is business. And for the good of you, the country, Wall Street, and me, we have got to get the factories back open and the workers back to work.
According to the latest figures, there are now 15 million Americans out of work, and 50 million with no visible means of support.
Mr. President, if I may say so, unemployment is not our worst problem. Dispatches from Germany are getting worse and worse each day. There could be war.
Germany, hell, people are starving in this country.
Harold, I know that, but in the long run...
Cordell, for people who are starving, there is no long run.
The trouble is, it's all happening at once. The stock market is taking another nosedive.
Signals, strikes, riots, floods, dust storms.
And the FBI still hasn't found Jimmy. Well, at least we're all agreed on one thing. The situation is hopeless and getting worse.
But the sun will come out tomorrow. That your bottom knows that tomorrow will be sun.
Quiet, little girl.
Harold, what did you say, Anne? It's all right, go ahead. It's still a free country.
Just thinking about tomorrow. There's a way that cobwebs and sorrow. Till there's none. When it's a fun day, that's great and lonely. I just stick on my chin and grin and say, must have a come out tomorrow. So you gotta hang on till tomorrow.
Harold Dickies, sing!
What?
You heard me, Harold, sing!
Sing?
Sing, like Annie. I've just decided that if my administration is going to be anything, it's going to be optimistic about the future of this country. So sing, Harold,
For
sing!
good, Franklin. You know that I don't.
Sing! Louder, Harold. Movie circuits.
Just thinking about tomorrow. There's a way that cobwebs and sorrow. Till there's
Solo for the present when I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely. I just take out my chin and grin and say, everyone, Republicans to Oliver, sing! Tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come a day, tomorrow, tomorrow. I love ya, tomorrow. You're always a day away. Tomorrow, tomorrow. I love ya, tomorrow. You're always a day away. Sir, a telegram. Thank you, Louis. Excuse me for a moment, Perkins, gentlemen. Well, this isn't for me. It's for you, Oliver, from your secretary in New York. Mr. Warbucks, hundreds of couples jamming street outside house, all claiming to be Annie's parents, have begun to screen them, suggest you return New York at once. Signed, Grace Farrell. Well, Annie, it looks as though Bert Healy's program has more listeners than we thought.
Gee, hundreds of couples. One of them's bound to be my mother and father.
Well, Oliver, as much as I'm enjoying your company, and especially yours, Annie, I suggest you return to New York immediately, if you don't mind, Mr. President.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Annie.
Bye, Mr. President, and thank you.
No, thank you, Annie. You're the type of person a president should have around him.
Mr. President, what if we were to set up 100 or 1,000 federal projects? Dams, highways, new post office, and we put the unemployed to work building them.
We could create 5 million new jobs within 6 months.
And we'd be patient to get all those millions out relief and back to paying
taxes. We'll build a country so strong that nobody, including Chancellor Hitler, will ever beat us in a war.
The FBI caught Babyface Nelson, didn't they? They're bound to catch Dillinger.
Mr. President, what we have to give this country is nothing less than a new outlook,
A new approach, a new concept,
a new dedication,
a new horizon,
a new spirit.
a new attitude, a new deal! My friends, I say again, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. Tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're only Still no sign of Mr. Warbucks anatomy, Miss Sparrow.
Drake, just look at all these questionnaires. Do you realize that I've interviewed 627 women who claim to be Anne's mother, and 619 men who claim to be her father? That makes, let me see,
1,246, miss.
all liars. Drake, I never realized there were that many dishonest people on the island of Manhattan.
Some of them were from the Bronx, miss.
Drakes, we're back.
Where are they, Miss Carol? Where are all the people?
They're gone, dear, come and gone. They were all liars and fakes, after nothing but the $50,000.
Gee.
Are you certain?
Yes, sir, none of them knew about the locket. I'm so sorry.
I was sure somebody was gonna be my mother and father.
Mr. Warbucks, a special message has just come in from the FBI.
Good.
Agent Gunderson has located the manufacturer of Annie's locket in Utica, New York.
Oh boy!
That sort of locket was manufactured between 1918 and 1924.
Sort of locket.
Over 90,000 were made and sold.
Gee.
Annie, I'm afraid the gist of it is that Agent Gunderson doesn't think there's a chance in a million of ever tracing your parents through this locket. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I mean, you did the best you could. You can't find it. Nobody can. Anyway, I guess a kid can get along without wolves. You didn't turn out so bad. You got everything. All them Duesenbergs hanging on the wall.
Excuse us, sir. We'll go check on the dinner menu.
And a Duesenberg is a car. Lou Gehrig is the first baseman for the New York Yankees. There's something else you should know. I've made thee a fortune, that fortune may tend, then headline and profile again and again. But something was missing, I never quite knew that something was someone of who. love you. Do you have those legal papers I gave you the other day?
Yes, sir. I'll get them right away.
No, wait. I want you to stay a moment. I have been waltzed since the inauguration of William Howard Taft. Annie, sit down. Annie, I want to adopt you.
Adopt me?
Yes or no?
If I can't have my real mother and father, there's no one in the world I'd rather have for father than you, Mr. Warbuck.
Drake! Yes, sir? We call Justice Brandeis. Ask him to come over and sign the adoption papers. Yes, sir. Grace, tell Mrs. Pugh there'll be a house full of guests. But we'll need flowers, caviar, and champagne.
And cheese.
Cheese.
Yes, cheese. You know, cheese.
Andy, this isn't just going to be an adoption. It's going to be a celebration. You can have anyone in the world you want to come. Who would you like? Andrew Carnegie? Madame Shanghai Chef? Lou Gehrig?
Anyone in the world? Well, I like the Sparrow, and Mr. Drake, and Mrs. Pugh, and I like everybody here.
Of course, that's who I'd like to. Drake, yes, sir? We told the staff to get spiffed up. They're going to be the guests at Annie's adoption party. Yes, sir.
Oh, and kids.
Well, I'm afraid it'll be way past their bedtime. But I tell you what, we'll have everyone here from the orphanage first thing in the morning for a big Christmas party.
Miss Hannigan, too.
Miss Hannigan, too. Why not? Annie, I'm the luckiest man in the world.
And I'm the luckiest kid.
Together at last. Together forever. For time and night. Together great sun. In sunshine now, clear my skies.
I don't need anything from you.
You wrap me around. Your fingers. You shine like the sun. When you sing.
Yesterday was awful.
You can say that again. Yesterday was plain awful. But that's not now. That's then. I'm richer in my guess. But not longer. Could ever be finest. Tomorrow I'm an apple seller.
I don't need anything from you. I don't need anything.
Think like you. Everybody's picked up for the party, sir. Oh, good. Grace,
Yes, sir.
I think Annie and I should get spiffed up too. Have Annette do something. Why, Why, Grace, that's a very lovely dress.
Thank you, sir.
Have Mrs. Pugh do something with her hair, and have Mrs. Beard put her in one of those new dresses. I don't know. Gussie her up.
Yes, sir. Gussie, her up.
The adoption procedure is very simple.
Sir, excuse us, folks. Truly, look, there's our little Annie.
Who are you?
Honey, we're your mom and dad.
Mudge. Mudge is the name. Ralph Mudge. And this is the wife. Shirley.
You never knew it, dear. It's your Annie Mudge.
We was sick and broke, honey, and didn't know which way to turn. And a man gave us a chance to work up in his farm in Canada.
We could have been along, no baby.
We loved you, honey, but we had to leave you behind.
Mr. Mudge, we've seen a great number of people today.
True. I expect you want proof who we are. Well, here's our driver's license and Annie's birth certificate.
Baby girl, named Anne Elizabeth Mudge, born to Ralph and Shirley Mudge, New York, New York, October 28, 1925.
October 28th. That's my birthday.
It was in her notes, sir.
Yes, but I still don't think
Mister, you gotta believe us. We got in on the ground this afternoon and went straight up there to that orphanage. The lady said our baby was up here.
Oh, Annie. Oh, the years after Marie and holding my arms again. Mr. Mudge, on
Ah,
the night that Annie was
Here's something you wouldn't know about. We left Annie at the orphanage. Did half the little lot with her and kept the other half, so it's good.
Well, Annie's wearing it.
And here's the piece we kept. I guess it fits perfectly.
Thank God, Ralph. She is our Annie.
seems to be.
Oh, she is. She is. Well, if she'll just do Annie's things together, we'll take her along. Take her.
No!
Just a minute, Mr. Mudge. What about the money?
Money? Oh, well, we ain't got much. We'd be glad to give you whatever.
I mean, you haven't heard that I've offered a certified check for $50,000 to anyone who can prove they're Annie's parents?
No, sir. Don't know nothing about no check. Anyway, we don't want no money.
Right. We don't want no money for Annie.
But, on the other hand, Cheryl, remember that little pig farm out there in New Jersey? $50,000 we can afford to bring up Annie right. Fresh air and fresh eggs
Fresh ham.
and fresh ham too. Certified, huh? All I gotta do is make it up to myself.
Yes, that's correct. Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning.
Yes, you wouldn't mind if we kept Annie until tomorrow morning. Christmas. Then you can come and pick her up. And the check.
Oh.
Oh, well, yes, sir. Whatever you prefer, sir. So, the things we better be back to our hotel now. Bye, Annie.
Hi, Annie, love.
Until tomorrow morning, honey. Then you'll be spending the rest of your life with us. Pardon me, Blondie. Merry Christmas.
Well, Annie, this is wonderful news. Annie has found new parents, everyone. They seem to be a very nice couple.
You're lucky, Annie.
Right. I'm lucky. Just think, New Jersey.
This is you,
Yes, sir.
champagne.
Yes, sir.
We must celebrate it. For it is Christmas Eve, and we've just found the most wonderful news in the world. Annie has found new parents. Everyone, I propose a toast to Annie Mudge. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas. I seem to have that same effect on everyone.
I lost you. I lost Annie.
Sir, that Mr. Mudge. I think I've seen him someplace before. I just can't remember where I went. But I have the strangest feeling he's not who he says he is.
There's a chance. Mr. President, I need your help. Whatever I can do for you. Merry Christmas, Annie.
Merry Christmas, Annie.
Merry Christmas, Miss Warbuck. Miss Farrell.
You're up early.
Yes, my folks are coming for me, of course, so I thought I'd just wait for them here. I guess they'll be taking me out to the country. Will you come and see me sometime?
Yes. I'll see you, Annie.
You're up early, too.
We've been up all night. We've had quite a time of it. The FBI men coming and going. Annie, you know President Roosevelt is here?
Really?
I have something very difficult to tell you, and the President is going to help me tell it to you. Mr. President,
Merry Christmas, President Roosevelt.
Merry Christmas, Annie.
It's good to see you again, sir.
It's good to see you too.
Franklin,
Annie, FBI Director Hoover telephoned me this morning with some very sad news. Through the handwriting and the paper on your note, he succeeded in finding a true identity to your parents.
Yes, we already know that. Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
no, dear. They aren't your parents. Your real parents were David and Margaret Bennett.
David and Margaret Bennett? Who are they?
Annie, your parents passed away a long, long time ago.
You mean they're dead?
Yes, dear.
So I'm an orphan after all. Like the other kids.
Are you all right, Annie?
Yes, because you see, I guess I always knew my folks were dead. I knew they loved me and they would have come for me if they weren't.
I love you, Annie Bennett.
And I love you too. Now who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
Who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
The birth certificate could have easily been forged. But the thing is, they knew about the locket.
The locket, that's your key. But no one knew about the locket except us. And the FBI, of course.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan.
Miss Hannigan, sir, and the children from the art.
Ah, Miss Hannigan. I'm delighted to meet you.
Same here, and I've known you anywhere. You're the Oliver Warbucks, right?
Yes. Miss Hannigan, I'd like you to meet everyone. This is one of my servants, Mr. Pugh. And this is my secretary, Grace Farrell, of course. And this is the President of the United States.
Hi, kids. Hi, Annie.
Gee, what a great place!
I want to live in this junk. Look, kids, this present's here for all of us. Oh my goodness.
Mr. Warbuck, it's just come from the FBI.
Good. Done. Now it all fits.
Annie, come and look at this.
Leaping lizards. Who would have guessed?
Sir, Mr. and Mrs. Mudge,
Show them in.
with pleasure. Will you please come in?
Merry Christmas, one and all. Merry Christmas. Look, Shirley, there she is, our little girl, your little girl. Well, we don't want to bother you on Christmas and all. We just come to pick up Annie. Her suitcase. Oh, and the check. Of course, the check. I'd almost forgotten. There it is. $50,000. Certified. Certified. Paid the order of Ralph Mudge. Read it again. Paid the order of the jig is up. Yes, the jig is up. Daniel Francis Hannigan, also known as
Brewster
Brewster.
Hannigan, also known as Ralph much, also known as Danny the Dip.
Franklin, I believe your Secret Servicemen have the power to arrest? Why, yes, they do. Lewis, turn them over. And I believe you'll find this woman to be their accomplice. Arrest her too, please.
Me? I never seen these people till yesterday.
Oh, come off it.
Yes, it's squeeze going down, you're going down with us.
Mr. Warbucks. Oliver, I never done nothing to you.
The chick is up.
Annie, tell them how good I was to you. Tell them how nice I always was to you.
Gee, I'm sorry, Miss Hannigan, but remember the one thing you always taught me? Never tell a lie.
I'll let you in on a secret. I never liked you, you little gold digger.
Annie, it would mean the world to me if you would wear this locket.
Gee, I'd love to, Mr. Daddy Warbucks.
Annie, we'd like to meet your friends.
Kids, I'd like to meet Miss Grace Sparrow. Hello.
Hi, kids.
And this is Daddy Warbucks. Hello.
Hi, kids.
Oh, and this is the President of the United States. Hello.
Hi, kids.
Listen, kids, I got great news. Miss Hannigan's gone for good.
You don't have to work anymore.
Hooray!
Instead, you'll have classrooms and teachers.
Listen, kids, no more mom. Hooray!
Yes, kids. For you and perhaps for all of us, this Christmas has been the beginning of a wonderful new life. I know the depression's depressing.